Hello everybody, and welcome to another Gay Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. In our last episode, we traveled to Denerim, the capital of Ferelden, just to, gather a boatload of side quests, and then decided to continue on to our very first of our to get to the Mage Tower, which is I can't talk. I'm sorry, guys. One of the four main main quests that we needed to do in the campaign in order to ask the mages for help for the blight. Unfortunately, surprise, surprise, there seems to be some trouble in the Mage Tower. Some of the mages are transforming into demons or abominations, it seems. And there's a wizard by the name of Uldred, I think, who might have something to do with what's going on here. Anyway, the Templars, which are the knights that are supposed to keep the mages under control, might have to call something called the Rite of Annulment, which essentially is supposed to give them the right to destroy all living beings, including mages, in the tower, under such emergencies such as this. However, Angelus believes that there are still surviving mages that are innocent that should be saved if possible. And we have just acquired our newest party member, Wynne. Let's check out Wynne's inventory. Oh, she doesn't really have much in her inventory. Don't know if I have much to give her, really, at the moment. But I will give her some wine.
A generous gift.
I mean,
Thank you ever so much.
I figure since it's a nice... I mean, obviously there's a lot of things going on here, so maybe some wine might help. Here, Wynne, you seem to be very troubled. There's... a bunch of Templars that are trying to kill all your friends, and all your friends are also turning into demon. Here, maybe another dose of wine.
A generous gift.
Should help you.
Thank you ever so much.
Yeah, I figured that you might need some of that. She's got some nice rings. And she's got the enchanter's staff. So, yeah, I think we're good for now. Angelus. I think I'll give Sten... Ooh, plus 10% dodge attacks. Plus 3% critical chance. Let's give him the cinch of skillful maneuvering. Plus 1 to all attributes and plus 10% spell resistance and plus 10% chance to dodge attacks. That'll be good for him. And Wynne, your tactics. Oh, Wynne's gonna be... She's a healer. I kind of want her to be either a damager or a supporter. Or a debilitator. Kind of want her to be a supporter. Yeah, let's make her be a supporter. And enemy, which is, I would say, enemy whose rank is at least a lieutenant or higher. Elite or higher is what I meant. Usability. Stone Fist. Ooh, and she's got Earthquake too? Nice. What does Earthquake do again? That's good, right? Earthquake disrupts the earth, causing a violent quake that knocks everyone in the target to the ground unless they pass a physical resistance check for every few seconds. Friendly fire is possible. Okay, so we're gonna have to be careful with that. Let's bring this up a little bit more. Heroic Aura. Allies aptitude regarding granting a bonus to attack, and this one This caster sheets an ally with an aura that completely shrugs off most missile attacks. Heroic offense. Yeah, why not? I think ally being attacked by ranged attack, heroic aura. I would say ally nearest visible warrior. Give him a usability heroic offense. Yeah. That would be good. Move that up there. Activate rock armor is good. Ally using melee or ranged attack. Oh, we already have heroic offense. Yeah, we already melee or ranged attack. I guess that's good enough. Is there any other ability that we're not having her use yet? Group heal is good. Revival. I would say for an ally whose status is dead, yeah, use revival. That's important. Alright. I think that's good for now. Wynne is a bit of more of a healer class. Which is good. I think because Angelus, I think I want to make more of the main healer. I think I will give Angelus, I think I will have Angelus be, I think I will give Wynne more of the offensive powers from here on out. And why don't I go ahead and start using these Tome of Arcane techniques, so I can actually gain more powers. Yeah, I want to start getting, I really want to get this Crushing Prison. That's a big thing. And the other thing I kind of want to get is Haste, because Haste is awesome. But I'll get that. I'll get to that. Oh, do I still have something else I can level up? Oh, I have more. Oh, I didn't accept it. And how close are you, Wynne, to getting haste? You're about 2. Requires 30 magic. Okay. I'm gonna give everybody telekinetic weapons, which enhance the party's melee weapons with telekinetic energy that increases armor penetration. So yeah, let's do that. Okay. Let's go chat with some of our mage friends here.
Look after her, will you?
I will, don't worry.
I don't know if she's up to this, especially not after... I just worry.
Not after what?
I was on my way down to the library when I heard screaming, and a demon came around the corner. Its eyes were afire with evil. I was certain it was my death come upon me. I think I screamed. I was so afraid. And then Wynne was there, in front of me, shielding me. It was light and fire, blood and chaos. When it was over, the demon was dead, but Wynne wasn't moving either. I was so afraid she was... gone.
Well, what happened then?
As I moved to help her, she stirred and coughed. I don't know what I would have done if she had died. For me.
She just had the wind knocked out of her then.
Just look after her, all right? She might be completely fine, but then again, maybe she didn't come away from that totally unharmed.
Don't worry, she'll be safe with me.
Thank you. And thank you again for helping us.
No problem. Say Wynne.
Yes? Is there something you wish to discuss? If not, we should hurry. Time is of the essence.
Can you tell me how all this trouble started, Wynne?
Oh, a long story. It all started when I returned from Ostagar. I was at that ill-fated battle, and I survived, barely. I was in no state to travel, so I stayed at Ostagar to recuperate and help the wounded. Uldred, on the other hand, left for the tower almost immediately. When I finally returned here, I found that Uldred had all but convinced the Circle to join Loghain, the man who nearly destroyed us all.
Loghain!
I cannot fault the Circle, though. Uldred had a persuasive argument, and how could they have known what happened in Ostagar?
Maybe Uldred had been in cahoots with Loghain all along.
That is my suspicion. Uldred always wanted power. Perhaps Loghain promised Uldred the position of First Enchanter once they had dealt with the Blight. Well, I told the First Enchanter Irving what Loghain did on the battlefield. I revealed him for the traitorous bastard he is. Irving said he would take care of it. He called a meeting to confront Uldred. But something must have gone wrong. I emerged from my quarters when I heard the screams. They were coming from the meeting room, and it wasn't long before I saw the first abomination running down a mage. It deteriorated quickly then.
So this all started at the meeting.
It must have, though I don't know for sure. The creatures came from that direction, as far as I could tell.
Can you tell me more about this Uldred?
Uldred. It's uncharitable of me to speak this way, but I never liked him. He was a squirrely, twitchy sort of person. He never mentored the apprentices, never taught. He didn't seem to care much for the Circle, only his own advancement.
It sounds like a thoroughly nasty person.
I'm sure Uldred has some redeeming qualities. He probably has a perfectly good reason for not displaying them.
Do you know what we will face in the tower?
You have seen the demons, haven't you? We will doubtless see more of those. But I fear the abominations more. They are no longer human, and are driven only by their lust for destruction.
Abominations are not as dangerous as I am.
Your confidence is both inspiring and disturbing.
Tell me about yourself, Wynne.
Right now, when lives are at stake? Perhaps we should leave that for later.
All right.
Besides, what is the point of that? One should let one's actions speak for themselves, and let others form their own opinions.
All right, fair enough. Then let's not waste any more time.
Onward, then.
Onward, she says. Hey, where did the children go? Oh, I guess they've left.
You should be on your way. The sooner this is over, the better.
It is good to see that some wardens survived. We are sorry for the loss of your comrades.
Loghain is to blame. He betrayed King Cailan.
You heard about Loghain. I would never have imagined the Terran a traitor.
How did you find out?
Wynne was at Ostagar. She told us everything upon her return. But why speak of things past? Be careful in there, and stay safe.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck, and may the Maker turn his gaze on you.
Boys are better at magic than girls.
Have you ever met a girl named Hermione Granger, little boy? I think not. I think not.
I don't suppose this is what you expected the Circle to be like, is it?
This is not a common occurrence, I take it?
I keep thinking this is our punishment for being mages. That's why the Templars have to do away with us. Their swords are like the sword of mercy that sent Andraste back to the Maker.
That's one way of putting it, I guess.
We should let the Templars come. Only then can we be cleansed of our wickedness.
Oh, wait a minute. The horror of this ordeal has unhinged you, I see.
I will pray. May we abandon our tainted bodies to find peace with the Maker.
If you say so, lady. Alright. Alright, we're gonna have to go through this without a rogue, which is fine by me. Just to explain something to you guys, so, if for those of you who haven't seen my other RPs, when I play RPGs, Liliana's shoes are so distracting right now. When I play RPGs, I enjoy rotating my characters around. I know that a lot of people I think a lot of people play by, they select their dream team, so to speak. They pick out group of party members that they feel works really, really well and are very strong, and their abilities work together with each other, and they predominantly stick with that team all throughout the game, which is perfectly legitimate way to play, and it makes perfect sense to play that way. And you know, I'm sure a lot of people do that, but they also try to select characters from time to time that make sense with whatever quest or whatever task they're about to do, for story purposes. I make it a point to take the extra step and constantly rotate my characters around, regardless of, you know, what the makeup would be. So I'm not always going to have a rogue in my party. I'm not always going to have a warrior in my party. I'm not always going to have a mage in my party. And the reason I do that is because when I play these RPGs, I pretend that they are a TV series, like that you watch episode after episode after episode of. And because I pretend that the RPG is a TV series, the party members are the main cast members. And I try to make sure that every single cast member, every single party member has as close to the same screen time as possible. Because you know, I want to be able to spend time and get to know everyone in my party, not just, you know, the party members who happen to complement my abilities, you know, perfectly well. That, and also because I know that there are people watching LPs who might have certain favorites of their own. I certainly have my own favorites. And, you know, if I always played predominantly with the same characters every time, it might not be good for the people who really, really like a certain character that I never use. So rotating my characters, I think, allows for everyone to get something out of the LP in terms of seeing their favorite character in action. So, that's the main reason why I don't have a rogue with us. I didn't bring Liliana with us
Here
for this.
we are. I'm somewhat amazed at myself for having kept it in place this long.
Well, you did what you had to do, Wynne.
It made me very weary at times, but I had to stay strong to keep us safe. Be prepared for anything. I do not know what manner of beasts lurk beyond this barrier. Are you ready?
Yeah, I am ready. Destroy the barrier.
All right. Be on your guard.
Let's do this. Wynne, let me change one more thing. I want your behavior to be ranged. There we go.
What?
Roland, you're gonna be our main tank now. Since you're kind of our main knight. Actually, do I have a better shield for you? No, you need more strength. Roland, remind me to give you more strength next time I have an opportunity. A desire abomination. Ooh.
Very well.
This should be easy enough.
Where's good stat? Devour that abomination. Ooh. Ow. Alright, what do we have here? Pile of books. A blank vellum. And torn book. Summoning Sciences. The second half of a torn book. The summoning sigil will ignite upon ritual initiation if the order is incorrect. Alright, exercise 1. Address the summoning font. Select the second passage of the Tome of Spirit. Personages, second shelf. Pass open hands to the first summoning flames. Select first flames. Exercise 2. Address the summoning font. Recite the Rotocom's Undercommon Calling. First column support shelves. Place 1 silver coin at the feet of the statue of Magus Gorvish. Pass open hands to the second summoning flames. Okay. Exercise 3. Alert senior magi of the lesson commencement. Address the summoning font. Recite the second passage of Elvaron's Grand Bestiary, sealed text. Trace the chosen sigil on the first area common table. Place a lock of hair between the pages of the Spiritorium Etherealis. Perform Galem's gesture, 2 fingers at the statue of Magus Gorvish. Breathe on the dried hemlock in the novice phylactery, in the second column support shelves. And then pass hands through the third summoning flames. Okay. Alright. Maybe we can try these summoning sciences out, because apparently that's our quest related to it. You found a textbook of arcane summoning rituals. It would be unwise and altogether unsafe to engage in such exercises with the library in its present state. Okay. I don't know why not, but...
What now?
Oh, Roland. Soldier Corpse. Health poultice and a studded leather helm. Summoning font. Pile of books. We'll get to the font in a second.
Please, wait a moment.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
We do not need to stop, but sometimes I like to try to enjoy the scenery. We do not have many happy moments nowadays.
Happiness is fragile. Nothing can be built upon it that will last. Only duty endures.
Maybe it is. Duty is very important, but it is in human nature to try and enjoy the little things along the way. It keeps us going.
Strange.
Let's see. Apprentice note.
Yes.
Scrap of paper is hidden here. Watchguard of the Reaching. I'm telling you guys, it's like a test. It's a test like the summoning. Why else would lessons be cancelled? Oh, wait. Yeah, I already read these, but these I didn't read. First Enchanter Dorvel fell suddenly to a disease of the lungs. This unfortunate disruption in the direct line of descent from Tower founding should be treated as opportunity. The Circle will reform practices to better address the times. Many rituals remain valuable, but some, the Two Bells Garnolds lament, Watchguard of the Reaching Benford, had little or no meaning in our texts. We will move forward as Dorval would have wished, and commit these and other ceremonies to the age we have left. With no plan of estate, his belongings have been transferred into the common library for the benefit of all. Excerpt, Circle of Magi Declaration, Kinloch Hold, Transitional, 590 Exalted. Reaching again, and old, they don't know, idiots, wards weaken. Okay. Oh boy, here we are. Can I drop an earthquake and not hit everybody? Oh. There we go. Good win, very good win.
Move and parry, strike and deal.
Oh boy. A little bit of regeneration. There we go. Ow. I hate those things. Hate those things very much. Okay. Alright, let's try some of these exercises. So, I went ahead and wrote down, while I was reading them, I actually wrote down the exercise directions. So we'll see if we can follow these. Summoning fonts. So now I need the Tome Spirit. I think. Tome of Spirit Personages. And then the First of the Flames. Summoning of the First. It's a Spirit Hog. Okay. The Garnet. Interesting. Alright, let's try the second summoning. There is the... Let's see... Novice Phylactery, Carving Spot, Tome of Personages, Roder comes... Here we are. Undercommon Calling. And then we have to go to the statue of Magus Gorvish. Yeah. And last but not least, go to the second summoning. Hello.
Yes? Is there something you wish to discuss? If not, we should hurry.
Let's move on. Alright, how about the last one?
Right.
Okay. We want to look for... Elvorn's Grand Bestiary. And then we want... a sigil of some sort, I think. I think. I should take a look at that just in case. All right, where was that? Summoning Sciences. Where was that exactly? Codex. Ooh. Spirit Hog, the equivalent of a Fade bottom feeder. The gullet of the Spirit Hog can contain in minor gems, presumably coalesced from ethereal elements in the Fade. Such creatures cannot survive in the mortal realm without summoner intervention. Trickster Wynne, an amoral entity that delights in observing corporeal and emotional discomfort, a dangerous preference given that such creatures have little understanding or interest in the fragility of mortal flesh. Trace the chosen sigil on the first area common table. Here it is. First area common table. Common table.
On.
And then we need the... Spiritorum, that was the Spiritorum Etherealis. Yeah, Spiritorium Etherealis, which is over here. Then we need to go back, I believe, to the Callum's. I have to keep looking at this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get through this as quickly as possible.